Hello and welcome to It's Story Time, kids. Now, I'm going to read Elmer on Stilts, but I'm going to tell you that this is a book that features hunters. And so, more little kids and also kids that really don't like that kind of thing might not want to watch this video. You might want to turn off now. It might be a little bit scary. For those of you that don't know, hunters in this context are a whole load of human beings. They go into the forest, they go into wildlife, and their goal is to capture wildlife. And they don't tend to treat wildlife that well. And so they can be pretty naughty and pretty aggressive and pretty mean. And so if you don't want to watch this, that's absolutely fine. That's my warning. Elmer on Stilts features hunters. Okay. By David McKee. Elmer on Stilts by David McKee. I mean, it is a great book. Obviously, it's an Elmer book, but I just wanted to give you that warning first of all. One morning, Elmer the patchwork elephant met some of his friends. They were looking very worried. "Oh dear, Elmer," they said, "those awful elephant hunters are coming. What can we do to escape them?" Said Elmer. "Let me have a think. I'm sure I can come up with something." Elmer went for a thinking walk. He was thinking about how hunters look for elephant footprints and follow them until they find the elephants, when suddenly a voice said, "Look out, Elmer, watch where you're going." A very tall giraffe was speaking to him. "Sorry," said Elmer, "I didn't see you up there, but you've given me a very good idea." And he hurried off to find the other elephants. "I've an idea," said Elmer to the others. "Let's walk around on stilts." "This is no time for jokes, Elmer," said an elephant. "The hunters are coming." "I'm serious," said Elmer. "Hunters look for us by following our footprints. They'd never look up and see us." Hunters look for us by following our footprints. They'd never look up and see us. Oh, that makes sense. I was a bit behind the storyline there, kids. I didn't quite get it. The elephants thought that Elmer's idea was a good one and were soon hard at work. Some made stilts from very strong wood. Other elephants brought tree trunks and made a ramp that the elephants could walk up to get onto the stilts. Elmer went first. He walked up the ramp and then, using his front legs to hold on, he put his back legs onto the stilts. "It's easy," he called. "My trunk helps me keep my balance. Elephants on stilts, kids." Oh. Unfortunately, because Elmer was so heavy, the stilts immediately sank into the ground. "Oh no," groaned the elephants, "it won't work." "I know," said Elmer. "If we put flat pieces of wood on the bottom of the poles, the stilts won't sink into the ground." "Then if we colour the stilts green," continued Elmer, "the hunters will think they're plants. We can shape the flat bits like monsters' feet. If we put them on backwards, as we walk, it will look like a monster's trail. But going in the opposite direction, the hunters will follow the footprints away from us to try to find the monsters." Well, that makes sense. See the monster feet? It wasn't long before the elephants were walking on stilts, leaving a trail of prints pointing away from them. The more the hunters look, the further they will get away from us, chuckled Elmer. How funny is that? A whole load of elephants walking on stilts. There was one thing, however, that Elmer had forgotten. Elephant hunters are cowards. When they saw the footprints, the hunters all said the same thing. "Oh no! Monsters!" Then, shaking with fear, they hurried off in the opposite direction, towards the elephants. Oh no! They ran towards the elephants. That wasn't the plan. And crash! They didn't notice the stilts and bumped right into them. The elephants fell off, but instead of falling onto the hard ground, they fell onto the soft, round, fat hunters. Look, they all got squished by elephants. Goodness, that was unexpected. One by one, Elmer and the elephants got up and walked away. Dear, oh dear, they said. It was a long time before the hunters managed to crawl away moaning. And they would never come back. Good. Still. Hurrah for Elmer, shouted the elephants. His idea saved us. Now we don't need the stilts anymore. We don't need them, smiled Elmer, but we could have some fun on them, and that's exactly what they did. Elephants on stilts playing ball. Fantastic. Hey, this one's got a yo-yo. He's really high up. That's a very long string. Oh, and that's the end. Oh, kids, I hope you enjoyed that. Hope it wasn't too scary. I'm sorry about the lighting. It's got very dark, hasn't it? But anyway, thank you for joining me. That was Elmer on Stilts. And you take care now, all right, kids? Bye.